For a movie to qualify for the Oscars, it must be shown in a commercial theater in Los Angeles at least 3 times a day for 7 consecutive days. So today I want to bring your attention to one of my personal favorites that met those conditions. Slumdog Millionaire. Remember that one? It's the story of a young man who won the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire contest, despite not having the type of pedigree that would justify having the knowledge to do well in that show, let alone win it. But it was precisely because of his humble origins that he had the experience and the tenacity to make better sense of the world than all the lawyers and business professionals who had failed before him. It was a brilliant story, but not a happy one. For me, the saddest part was that they only let him participate in the show for appearances, to make it look as if they gave everyone a fair chance, when in reality, they couldn't care less. And when it became apparent that he deserved to win, the producers of the show actively tried to sabotage him by giving him false clues. And when he didn't fall for their tricks, they had him prosecuted and beaten because people like him didn't deserve to win. They weren't meant to get that far, simply because he wasn't born in the right place at the right time and with a silver spoon in his mouth. That movie really got to me, because I could see myself in that kid. I had to pause it at times just to collect myself, so I didn't enjoy it, and I don't think I could ever watch it again. But it was magnificent. What makes a story great is its ability to elicit a strong emotional response from its audience. So not only does it have to be memorable, it has to be relatable. Which is why I'm baffled by the strong international appeal that this movie had, because let's be honest, how many of us could really relate to that story? When I was born, my father was a manager at a well-respected financial institution. So I grew up in the nice side of the city, in a penthouse, and rode in the backseat of a brand new car year after year. Now, we weren't rich, but compared to that kid, I grew up in the royal palace as a privileged prince. There's obviously more to my story, but no one's life could be summarized in a single paragraph without leaving a few important details out. And it's in those details that our stories could become one and the same. So despite academia's efforts to try to make storytelling into a science with a specific formula, it remains an art form. Because good stories can change your frame of reference to allow you to not only experience someone else's perspective, but also their pain as if it were your own. Slumdog Millionaire was filmed in India with an all-Indian cast, yet it won 8 Oscars. Let me say that again. Filmed in India with an all-Indian cast, and it won 8 Oscars. That's truly something, wouldn't you say? Then again, perhaps I shouldn't leave out one important detail. It was a British film by a British director. That's why every time I talk about Slumdog Millionaire, I make an effort to separate the movie from the story itself. Because only in that story could the slumdog win. Think about it. Had it been an Indian film with an Indian director, how many Oscars do you think it would have won?